Of water, businesses and homes flooded, livelihoods really outright threatened. Weeks removed from the historic floods, pockets of St. Louis tonight find recovery is almost out of reach, and if you can find it, it's tough. Right now, $7 million in recovery help from the feds is on the table, and more is coming online.
News 4's Russell Kinsall is live tonight in Hazelwood, where a new assistance center has been set up.
Yeah, right now I'm inside the Hazelwood Civic Center, and there are still people showing up here to seek assistance. If you see those chairs back there in the corner, they were full all afternoon, but we are not seeing the kind of lines here that we saw at those multi-agency resource centers over the last 2 weeks.
And the water was deep enough downstairs and moving in our basement current enough that it was knocking the shelves over and knocked our totes into the floor.
Karen Bristow came to the FEMA Disaster Recovery Center in hopes of getting money to replace personal property that was destroyed, including some of her appliances.
Washer, dryer, refrigerator, my husband's workshop.
FEMA can provide grants that don't have to be paid back for damaged personal property, rental assistance, and other needs.
The help that I just needed was pretty much replacing all of my flooring that was downstairs and some supplies, household supplies.
Flood victims can apply for assistance online or in person.
We're working with every household on a case-by-case basis to see what types of assistance we may be able to provide, and if federal assistance isn't available, we may be able to refer people to a nonprofit organization or a charity.
The SBA opened a disaster assistance center today also. It's in the Urban League's headquarters to help business owners like Nader Kasim, whose furniture store in Florissant has been closed since July 25th.
I do have vendors asking me for payments, and we have a lot of customers asking for refunds, which is something that we understand.
His store had over a foot of water inside and lost $200,000 in merchandise.
It is an option for us, which we did apply in hoping that we'll open again, but I'd say this is the only option that we have right now.
So our economic injury disaster loan are for those business owners that were impacted physically and couldn't open, or for those that just couldn't open. Now, you don't have to have physical damages to have suffered economic injury.
So this FEMA center is open from 8 to 7 through Friday. The SBA center over at the Urban League is open from 9 to 5, but they've set no end date. They're here this week, they're here next week. They're going to be here for a while with no end date on how long they're going to stay here to serve the public. Live in Hazelwood, Russell Kinsall, News 4.
As flood